Welcome to another edition of Chelsea Gist with Beyond the Match. Remember, we are talking about current Club World Champions that will now be in place for the next 4 years. Let's jump into it. First of all, if you're not following us on this channel or you're not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Quickly subscribe and let us keep going as we draw close to the opening of the season. Let's start talking about, Sanchez. This one gladdens my heart. I am among those that have been saying Sanchez deserves to be the number one. Remember, one thing with me is that I don't fail to be critical when it's time to criticize or scrutinize a particular player. But after the performance at the Club World Cup, I was saying Sanchez deserves to be the number one at Chelsea. A lot of Chelsea fans are saying the issue is that he's so unreliable. I told you guys that every player, not even only player, human being, there comes a point in our life that thinks there will be small switch. You can call it luck, you can call it grace, you can call it anything. But from that point, things start going well. It happens to even managers. You can see a team that is losing. They just win one match. From there, boom, win. It can happen with the goalkeeper. I know Chelsea fans have been saying, go out and buy another goalkeeper. Go out and buy a replacement for Sanchez. I sat back. I looked around. Where are the goalkeepers that are available in the market? Magnon. Chelsea cannot even buy him. He's getting older. Sanchez is still younger than him. And they are telling Chelsea to bring how much? I looked at, can Chelsea sign Donnarumma? I don't think there's a chance. Who is it? Jano Black you want to sign? I don't think there's also a chance there. So who is the goalkeeper? Is it Kepa you want to bring back? Petrovic wants to leave. So if you put all these things into perspective, you will understand that Sanchez is well within his right to be the number one. I believe that the way Enzo Maresca handled him from last season, benching him in some games, using Jorgensen in another game, trying to create that competition, and the way he performed at the Club World Cup, I believe he must have, loved the feeling he got from that game because the world celebrated him. Somebody that is constantly being berated by Chelsea fans, being talked down, finally he's being celebrated. Look at the way he cried. He cried not just because of the way he performed. He knew that he has been below par. He knew that he has been under massive pressure at Chelsea. He knew that it's difficult for Chelsea fans to keep believing in him if he doesn't perform. He knows all these things. And that is why I think Chelsea fans should come together. Let us support him. I believe if you remove like minor issues like lack of concentration, when it comes to shot stopping, reflexes, Sanchez is one of the best. Now I watched him at the Club World Cup. His long range passes having improved. He can now make long passes. I believe it's a result of having good players like Joao Pedro constantly making runs. He can now be able to do that pass. I believe he can cut out all the errors, and this season is going to be an important one. Enzo Maresca will make it clear, and he's also going to play with better players. So nice one that Chelsea have decided to make him number one. It will now become official. It's going to be number one. Chelsea are not going to look for another goalkeeper, which is very, very good. Let's go to the second topic. Xavi Simonsss. Simonsss! A lot of Chelsea fans have been saying, Nkunku, Timo Werner, learn not to put all the players in the same basket. That everybody came from the same parents doesn't mean that all of them will have the same fortune in life. Do you get it? Some people's fortune might be different. Xavi Simonsss is an exceptional, intelligent, quality player. This player will elevate Chelsea. The way Chelsea will suffocate teams that are playing defensive game. He go shock on her. And Chelsea are now very close to agreeing personal terms. Chelsea have also informed Leipzig they want to sign Simonsss. Everything is accelerating fast. Chelsea is anticipating that other clubs are interested. Remember Arsenal idea. Chelsea in this transfer window. Start and finish. That's what Chelsea does. Quickly, doesn't waste time. Start and finish. 1 week. Less than 1 week, finished. Chelsea are now pushing very fast to be able to agree with the player and to be able to complete the signing from Leipzig. I want to remind Chelsea fans, Xavi Simonsss was trained at La Masia. He's not your regular midfielder, and he can play left wing. Do you understand? He can play half spaces. He can play half spaces in the number 10. So I don't know why Chelsea fans are always comparing him with Timo Werner. Timo Werner doesn't hold the ball on his feet. Nkunku have the skill set, but the power he doesn't have, because in the Premier League you face a lot of defensive teams. Unlike in Bundesliga, where some teams will decide to attack even though they don't have the wherewithal or have the strength or capacity. So then there will be space. Xavi Simonsss will be a banger Chelsea. And then Chelsea fans that always doubting, haven't you started trusting Enzo Maresca? Enzo Maresca talent identification is looking interesting for me. or Joe Shield, these guys that are working, you don't compare Nkunku and all these other ones. They are talent identification, and now they understand what the manager wants. They are working together. Gittins is a good player. Ja Pedro, you see instant impact. Delap, instant impact. Now it's when we've started seeing the hand of Enzo Maresca on the team. All these Joao Felix, Viega, those players are not really Enzo Maresca signing. Enzo Maresca is now molding his team. Slowly. Look at the way he's removing all the players that he doesn't want. Bringing us to Disasi. You see the way he removed Disasi out of the team. Disasi is now attracting interest from Neom AC, from Saudi. They want to take Disasi, but also Villarreal are interested. Villarreal wants to offer Chelsea loan opportunity. But Chelsea, if you watch what Chelsea are doing in this transfer window, Chelsea is tired of all this loan. Chelsea are saying, bring money. Come and buy this player. You can't just keep enjoying the player services and you don't want to pay for it. Loan is good, but not every time. Loan is not good for a player that is in their prime. Loan is good for young players. They can go there and develop. You can't just come and take experienced player of 25, 26, 27, 28. After loan, you know that you love him. He played very well. You want loan again. And that is why Chelsea are hesitant on letting all these players leave. The next topic is, you see, Kane Chukwuemeka. You see what is happening with Kane. Dortmund wants Kane, but they don't want to pay. Dortmund are one of the clubs that loves loan, and not just small loan, quality players loan. Chelsea have now said no. Dortmund tried to move fast. Chelsea said no need to rush. Even if we're going to give you Kane on loan, we must wait. And finally, Leipzig have come into it. Leipzig are interested in signing Kane Chukwuemeka. They are trying to accelerate fast. And this will now make the deal between Chelsea and Simonsss, and then Chelsea and Leipzig, and a seamless one, because Chelsea will now be in a position, okay, take Kane and then give us Xavi Simonsss. Of course, these are two different deals, but it will facilitate because they have something they want. Kane can go there and perform very well. I'm so happy that Chelsea stopped, Dortmund from this their loan madness. That Chelsea are now sending, Kane to Leipzig, and that is going to be an important one. For Sterling is a player that is on 17 million annually, via salary, very heavy. His salary is taking a huge chunk of Chelsea weekly, wage, structure. And that is why Chelsea are looking forward to removing him from the squad, sending him to another club. Bayer Leverkusen have said to be interested. Juventus are interested, but they've not made a formal move. And like I said, if you watch, a lot of clubs are now coming because that salary is too huge. I didn't even know. How did Sterling able to convince Chelsea to give him 300k per week? Like, Sterling lawyers must have done a great one on Chelsea. Not as if Sterling was on his prime when Chelsea signed him. How did they come to that terms? And that is why he's not bothered. He's not looking for any club. That money is too huge. He's getting something huge. But then, hopefully, Chelsea can be able to find a solution for Raheem Sterling. For Joao Felix, Joao Felix is primed to return to, Benfica. They are pushing. According to reports, multiple reports in Portugal, they want to sign Joao Felix. They want to sign him as quickly as possible. But they are going to offer around 20-25 million. I think at this stage, Chelsea just want these guys to be off the book because they are joining things. Chilwell is still there, Joao Felix. So Chelsea will likely take 20 to 25 million. Let Joao Felix leave so that the wage will keep coming down. The club needs to be sustainable. And I'm supporting the owners, Chelsea needs to be sustainable. We love Chelsea and we want Chelsea to be able to stay alive for a very long time. We don't want financial fair play issues to now make Chelsea go to championship. That doesn't make sense. And coming to Viega, Viega is interested in leaving Chelsea. In fact, from January he wanted to leave. That's why he went to Juventus. Enzo Maresca is the manager that say, if you want to leave, say okay, you can leave. Viega, after the loan, came back to Chelsea. He's no longer part of the squad. Now, Viega is about to join Atletico de Madrid. Atletico de Madrid made first offer. Chelsea rejected it. Chelsea wanted a package of 40 million euros. Remember, Chelsea bought Viega for around 50 million. So Chelsea are looking for 40 million. Atletico de Madrid have offered Chelsea 35. They are now in advanced conversation. Chelsea are pushing to get the needle up to 40. So let's see. Any moment from now, I expect this deal to be completed. And then for Xavi Simonsss, a lot of people will be thinking Xavi Simonsss is this. Xavi Simonsss is a good player. He scored the same number of goals with Vets. And Chelsea have raised the money for Xavi Simonsss through Madueke, and then through the Madueke money that they sold. Chelsea have also raised the money from Petrovic. So there's money to be spent. And Chelsea will go very, very hard to go and sign, Xavi Simonsss. Finally, Nicholas Jackson is still a matter or a topic of speculation at Chelsea. Chelsea are looking forward to anticipating offers for Jackson. Chelsea want to sell Jackson for a package of 100 million. Because of the striker market, Kichi is 90. Look at other players. Look at Jorrel. So Chelsea are anticipating. Manchester United wanted to, go for Jackson, but I don't know whether the backlash from Manchester United fans, the anger I think right now Man U is like going for Shesko. But let's see whether they can buy Shesko for 90 million. Remember, it's going to be on a very high wage. So it's going to be an interesting one. But other than that, Jackson is also back home doing, his, charity work, doing a lot of things, giving out to the community. He's celebrated as king. I saw the pictures and the videos. Massive. But then, let's see what Chelsea can be able to bring. And finally, for Chelsea, it is important that they finish the deal before the start of the few preseason they will play. I know Chelsea also interested in Jorrel Hato. So I think the two players Chelsea are looking at Xavi Simonsss and Jorrel Hato. And then it will be outgoing. Nkunku will likely leave. Then Joao Felix will leave. Sterling will leave. Chilwell, that role for fun, and Disasi. All these players are going to leave. And then Chelsea can be able to have a slim squad that suits the way the manager wants to play. Good luck to anybody that's trying to play a defensive game against Chelsea next season. But I know Chelsea will ball. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Remember, everything I've said, from Disasi to Jackson to Xavi Simonsss to Robertson being number one to everything that's happening at Chelsea. Give me your own opinion in the comment section. If you're not subscribed or following this channel, kindly subscribe. Thank you very much.